Welcome to the Poundcast. This is DJ Doug Pound, and we got Brent Weinbach in the box to my left. We are live on Zoom, and I got something interesting to start you off with, Brent.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went to this website, lvjco.com, and they got a new flavor of their Louisville vegan jerky, a new small batch flavor is
Oh, I
out.
can't wait. I can't wait to hear about this one. I might have to go on the website myself right
It's
now. Can
called
I?
Kentucky Future Chicken.
What?
Can you believe it?
Let me go to lvjco.com
.com.
right now
Yeah.
myself because I this is something I gotta check out for myself to believe here. Okay, I'm
And
here.
they're putting together 12 herbs and spices to create a savory plant-based masterpiece. Now, lvjco.com, that's where you're going to find the best plant-based jerky on earth. Louisville Vegan Jerky Company. All right? And if you use the code word Poundcast, you'll get 20% off your entire order. And they just dropped a new small batch flavor, like I said, Kentucky Future Chicken. It's part of their 12-year anniversary. They are killing it because they make good jerky. Plant-based, made in Kentucky, bagged in Kentucky, USA. And it does have a shelf life of 9 months. All right. We just wanted to remind you about that. But like I always say, good luck waiting 9 months to eat this delicious jerky. Kentucky Future Chicken is their newest flavor. They also have Serengeti's Chicago Italian beef. I used to eat those back when I ate meat, back when I lived in Chicago. I used to go to Mr. Beef. And they also got, Riff Raff's Orange Chicken. That's, I don't know if it's back. I guess it's back in stock. I thought that was sold out. They also got Farby's roast beef flavor and many, many more flavors, as you'll see if you go on their website, lvjco.com. Use the code word Poundcast. Get yourself 20% off your entire order. You can add all these flavors. You can even add the classic flavors. It's even, my favorite classic flavor, as you know, Smoky Carolina barbecue. It's got a 5-star review, 124 reviews on that one.
Yeah, check out the reviews. You can go to lvjco.com and check out the reviews.
Yeah,
if you wanna,
don't take it from us. Take it from the reviews.
Yeah, and then eventually take it from yourself.
Take it into yourself. So check them out, lvjco.com.
And check, if you want to just buy it at the store, Whole Foods, Sprouts, you know where to go.
You know where to go. Anywhere that sells delicious plant-based jerky, that's where you're going to find it. Kentucky Future Chicken is the new flavor, lvjco.com. Use the code word Poundcast. You know what to do, so why not do it? Now, what else is going on, Brent? This show is also sponsored by you. Because not you, Brent, but
No,
listeners and viewers like you, because we have a Patreon that keeps this show cooking along. It's patreon.com/poundcast. Sign up today. When you do that, you'll get access to all the bonus material that we put out week after week. We put out an extra long episode every week only for the Patreon subscribers.
And not just access, but early access.
And you get early access to episodes. We know your mouth is drooling. When's the next Poundcast coming? We need to hear Brent and Doug talk to each other. And I'm dying to hear it. I can't wait. The wait will be shorter.
The wait is, if it's Wednesday, the wait is over. It's
Wednesday.
There.
Imagine getting it Wednesday instead of waiting till Friday. You get to hump day.
You need sometimes, it comes out Wednesday morning at midnight. So it's really kind of Tuesday night in a way. It's the perfect thing to get you over the hump, to motivate you.
It's going to make hump day your favorite day.
Yeah. It's going to make hump day it's not even a hump anymore. It's just, you're cruising. You're cruising through the whole week.
Cruising. There's no hump.
There's no hump. And there's also, aside from the bonus extended episodes, called Unzipped. There's other little things here and there. Sometimes I post some music picks, some new music picks. I mean, I don't know if you want to just sort of get into that, or there's sometimes some top 5 or top 10 lists, top 10 Janet Jackson songs, stuff like that. I don't know, fun stuff. And then with Jack Birch, I tried to figure out my top 5 smooth jazz tracks. It turned into a whole hour-long sort of bonus episode, and we got into sampling a bunch of different smooth jazz tracks and got really into what it means to be smooth jazz, and that's pretty cool. And that's a Patreon exclusive, and it's yeah. So stuff like that.
And once again, that's patreon.com/poundcast. You're not going to regret it. And what else is going on? This show is available on YouTube, youtube.com/thepoundcast. And we are also on social media at The Poundcast if you want to follow us there. You can follow me, Doug Pound with 2 G's, on social media. And Brent Weinbach Comedy, is that, if I'm not mistaken, on Instagram.
That's right. Brent Weinbach was taken, so it's just Brent Weinbach Comedy.
One quick announcement from me. I'm going to Europe. I know we have a lot of European listeners and viewers. I'm coming finally to all these cities I've never been before, and I'm very excited. Copenhagen, Oslo, Stockholm. Finally get to go to Sweden. I've always wanted to go. Berlin, Dublin. Many shows in the UK, in fact. And Amsterdam and Brussels even. So go to ericandretour.com. I'm opening for Eric, and I'm helping him with his sound effects on his show. And it's a wild show. So grab your tickets today. And so that's about it for me for announcements. Brent, you got anything?
Monday, April 8th. We had to postpone. The Chicken Coop is the live stream show I do with my sister every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Brent Weinbach. We had to postpone our 100th in-person episode, and it's now going to be Monday, April 8th at the Improv Lab in Hollywood. So if you're in the Los Angeles area and you want to come to our live episode of the Chicken Coop, where we watch old commercials and riff on them and stuff and just joke around and talk about old stuff, that's the place to do it. And we will also be live streaming that as usual. So that's at 7:00 p.m. Pacific time.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, Brent. I think that's about it. Why don't we get into the show? I think we're going to go through our voicemails today, see what people left. The voice number, if you want to leave us a message, is 213-207-6952. Is that correct, Brent?
Yeah, I'm computing, and
Enhanced.
213-207-6952. That is correct.
All right, leave us a message and we'll get back to you. All right, why don't we roll the clip and then we'll get into the voicemails, eh?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, let's roll the clip.
Okay.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends. And Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.
And we're back. What a great jingle. What a great theme song.
Yeah. Not to take away from any of the covers and remixes that people have submitted. And
sometimes those are even better,
they're just, it's
if you want to remix it, the stem, that's another thing about joining patreon.com/poundcast is you can get access to the stems and make your own remix. And
we need a compilation.
We play them all. We
need to make a compilation of all the amazing works that people have submitted. But anyway, so, okay, cool. So, here we are once again, we're doing our kind of one-on-one Zoom type thing, and gosh, there's so many possibilities, but we thought we could just. I got a lot of voice messages here. I mean, 13. I mean, I don't even
Let's
know if
just
we'll
go
be
through
able
them.
to get through all of them, but we can just get right in it. Before we do anything, you want to talk about, or should we just go right into it?
We'll just go right into it.
Okay, this is from episode. Sorry, not episode, but this is from area code 512. So where is that? This is Natalie in the 512 area code, and this is the message she left. Here, let's take a listen.
Hi, Doug and Brent. This is your friend Natalie. I was calling with something that annoys me to see if you can solve it. At my gym, there is a sauna, and people come in fully clothed, not only, but they also bring their phones in. And usually they're silent, but sometimes you can hear them through their headphones listening to music, which is really annoying. And sometimes they even make phone calls or video calls. And sometimes, like yesterday, these ladies didn't have headphones in and were just listening to like videos at full volume. And I'm like, oh, it's so annoying. I'm trying to relax in there and get a sweat and like not think about your video. Anyway, if y'all have a solution, let me know. Thanks. Bye.
What a terrible situation to be in. Jeez, in the sauna? Who's bringing a phone in the sauna? That should be.
Who's going in
First-
fully clothed?
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, that's a place where naked people are. So just to bring a phone in there at all should be against the laws of the gym. I've been to gyms before where they're like, no phones. You know, you're in the locker room. It's like, no phones in here.
Right, because someone
Nobody's-
could take
we
a
can be
picture.
taking pictures and stuff. Well, my first thought, Natalie, and I think that's our friend Natalie, who might have been on the show before.
Mhm.
Anyway, I think what you might want to do is get in on their videos, just see what they're looking at, and maybe even hover over their phone and sweat onto their phone, and just be like, when they get the phone out to watch a video, be like, hey, what are you guys watching? Can I watch? And be kind of a disturbance in a way, or maybe they'll think. I mean, this could backfire, but you could just kind of get in on those videos. Let me see and be really excited about the videos to the point where they're like, well, I better not bring my phone out and watch a video because somebody's going to want to watch it with us and that'll be annoying. So you could do that.
Isn't their phone going to malfunction in the sauna? I mean, it's.
Well, that's besides the point. And whether they're doing it, they're doing it. These new iPhones are waterproof, so they could probably handle it.
But
That is
are
weird.
they heat proof like that? Because it is hot in there. Because I'm wondering if
what you could do is also, when they bust out the phone to watch a video, you could say, "Oh, you're watching a video? I'm gonna perform a play," or I didn't realize this was a place for arts and entertainment, and then you perform like a one-woman show right in front of them to them. Oh, you like that video? Well, you're gonna love my show. And then you do some kind of hardcore vagina monologues or something, like that could be a solution right there. And they'll get the hint, like, oh, this is not an arts and entertainment place. This is a calm meditative place.
I wonder if it would work to tattletale on them, because this cannot be allowed. I can't imagine it's allowed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but we don't. We don't do a lot.
What?
Our solutions tend to be humorous.
Yes, I'm saying, but you can also tattletale in a humorous way. You can go, excuse me,
Mr. Carter.
Teacher, she brought a phone in here.
Yeah.
You could say it like that. You call the gym staff, call them teacher, and say, teacher, she brought a phone in the sauna, and then see how they respond, and they'll go, and the person with the phone will say, "Why you do that?" And then that you can go, "Because," and they could go, "Why?" And I said, "Because I'm trying to get my sweat on, and you got your phone out here. You're making me all bashful. I don't want to have to put my clothes on like you." And then they'll say, "Clothes on like me." You say, "Okay, would it help if I took my clothes off?" He's like, "Yeah, a little bit." And then you say, and then they'll say, "Okay, can I still use my phone?" You go, "No." And they'll go like, "Why? Well, why not? I'm naked too." And then you say, "Because it's not right." And then that's it. And then they'll be like, "You know what? It's not right." And then they'll just put their phone away into their butt crack, I guess.
Another thing you could do is you bring your phone in there, or maybe a little boombox or something, you know, and find the most annoying song or sound, you know. Maybe sound effect tape of like screams, you know, Halloween horrors. And every time they play a video, you play yours louder than them.
Or just bring an air horn thing, you know?
Not an air horn, that would be a little bit much, but
Well, I
just
mean,
kind of do what
just
they, you know, do what they do. When they do their thing, you do your thing, but make it be like annoying to them. And then
imagine
if they
watching an
stop their
air horn.
video, you stop. You know what I mean? Like if they stop, you stop. So then they learn, oh, when I stop, it's like training a dog or something. When I don't do that, I don't get punished. You know what I mean?
I'm afraid for her equipment to get ruined in the sauna though too. So you might have to just do it live, I guess,
She could
like you were
find,
saying.
or you could just like start singing really loud. Yeah, when they play their video, just be like, and we'll always love you, or whatever song. Pick the song of your choice to sing. What's an annoying song? Might as well be walking on the sun.
Yeah, sing really obnoxious songs, you know,
Just
like
only sing that chorus from that Smash Mouth song.
Smash
Might
Mouth.
as well be walking on the sun. Might as well be walking on the sun. Just keep repeating that, and then they'll turn off their video and be like, "I'm sorry, can you stop singing?" And then you'll be like, "Sure." And then they start their video again, and then you sing again, and then they'll understand like the cause and response.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The
Cause and
cause
effect.
cause and effect right there. You can play Rex and effects. Got a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
What's the most obnoxious type songs? Probably,
Or you could play like a cappella version of "You Ought to Know" or something.
or you can do a cappella Sublime songs. You
I
know,
mean, well, yeah, the classic could be, you know, the classic is always you go to like some kind of hardcore death metal screaming stuff, but that's played out. You want to do something that's you could take
oh yeah,
a Vivaldi song and just send me the file and I'll make it be all warped so it sounds horrible, you know.
or you could just sing Vivaldi a cappella and do it maybe in the style of a Smash Mouth. You know, so you're going da 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 da. You know,
Or you could get on your phone and be like, "Oh my god, they're doing it again. They're watching a video. This is perfect. Now this gives me a chance to talk to you." Put them on speaker real loud and
I think doing Smash Mouth covers of this classical music is kind of could be something. This is actually something not even just for the sauna. I think this is something we could some people should do that, you know? I mean, not even in the sauna, you know?
I mean, well,
Smath
that would take a lot of work. You could sample his voice, you know.
Oh, I bet, you know, with these new artificial intelligence tools, you know, you could probably do, you know, Smash Mouth sings Vivaldi.
Yeah, it's coming. I want to hear Vivaldi in the style of Smash Mouth.
Who's got a really bold voice in music?
There's many bold. What do you mean bold?
Bold and sort of somewhat challenging to listen to,
Hmm.
but maybe popular though too.
Tom Waits. I
Yeah.
mean the classic. I think we've gone over this before, but a lot of famous musicians have like a bad voice, especially men.
Hmm.
Not really bad, but more of like unusual or like not necessarily smooth or something.
Well, whatever the
Right.
case may be, you just get some late 90s, early 2000s style vocals and just do the best of Vivaldi or
Or
whoever.
how about the guy from uh the B-52s, like he's not the
Love
singer.
Shack
He's just like
Baby.
a Love Shack baby. He's just sort of like the guy that talks.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, does that guy have the best job on earth? Like he doesn't have to do anything, really. He's not like the guitar player, right? And he doesn't really sing much. He just sort of like says,
No, he does sing. I
does
got
he?
me a Chrysler and it's as big as a thing. And the
It's
blue
about to
big
take
jukebox money.
It's about to take sail. Right.
I got me a Chrysler.
As big as a whale and it's about to set sail. Fred Schneider.
Yeah, what's funny? I was just in the supermarket. I hadn't heard that song in a long time. It was playing in the supermarket as if it was, the 80s. Remember that song Rome? That was a good one.
Yeah. I met him once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, did you go to the Love Shack?
Love Shack baby. I heard Love Shack recently.
That's what I was just saying. It was playing
No,
in the
but I heard it
supermarket.
like I was like in Australia and I walked into this like dance. I don't know, want to say a dance club, but people were dancing in this room.
Maybe it's getting us a resurgence or something like that. Because yeah, maybe it's coming back. Love Shack.
I don't think it goes away. If you go to a grocery store or anywhere they're playing almost like classic hits, you're gonna hear that.
I had not heard Love Shack in years.
What
and it
about
just-
Rock Lobster?
Oh, actually, I heard that recently too, on maybe the radio or something.
Huh. You know who's similar to Fred Schneider?
French Stewart.
No, but there's a guy. Okay, so the Sugar Cubes, right? Bjork's
Yeah.
first band.
Yeah.
The guy in that band does the same thing. He kind of talks in a kind of like a similar announcer man way, right?
Hmm.
What was their one hit song? Didn't they have like
The
they had
Sugar
probably-
Cubes?
they
I
had a
don't know.
couple.
Did you know that Bjork, she had, she had an album when she was 13 or something.
Oh yeah, I mean she's been around since a child. I know that. I've seen videos of her early videos. What was her ones? Maybe it was called Hit. Was that the one? Well, let's listen to it after. Let's listen to Sugar Cubes.
Yeah,
after.
we'll get, you know
When
what,
we
we'll do,
go
we're-
into the yeah. I want a refresher because the guy has a similar like she's singing and then he comes in and he like talks.
Unzipped is, by the way, that's another reason to check out Unzipped is because we got this whole new approach now where we can totally play music and go buck wild and listen to stuff and even watch stuff and not worry about copyright strikes. So, yeah.
Oh, by the
let's
way,
hear it.
People were doing karaoke the other night, and somebody did a Bjork song. It was terrible. Like you can't do Bjork. Don't even bother unless you were a straight up master vocalist or something. That is
Well,
tough. That's tough to
but
do.
you know who should maybe do Bjork? Is Natalie.
Natalie, that is your solution. Do Bjork. Start singing Bjork.
Not just Bjork. Do Bjork singing Vivaldi or something like that.
No, I think you should do Bjork karaoke songs. Any karaoke song is not any, but there's a ton of them on YouTube. Just pull up YouTube, start singing Bjork along when they're watching their video.
Well, or
They
just do it
won't,
a cappella, you
they'll
know, because
think twice.
I don't want her bringing her phone in there because I'm afraid it's going to get damaged, you know.
Look, this is just
It's as if she's really going to do this
right.
too.
This is great advice. Okay, sing Bjork, bring in your phone, if their phones aren't getting hurt, these modern phones can handle it. All right, it's not going to break. She's fine. Or okay, bring in a little tape recorder that you found at the thrift store.
I mean,
Play the backing track and sing along, and it'll be horrible. No offense, Natalie. Maybe you have a great singing voice.
but maybe not a great.
It won't be
Bjork
enjoyable for
singing
those
voice.
people, those rude sauna people. Okay, all right, problem solved. We knocked hers out of the park.
Okay, here's another message here from 267 area code.
Okay.
The 267th area code.
Yo, what's up, Pimples? I just was listening to the Poundcast, and I saw Sparks for the first time. I heard you guys talking about that. But, yo, Doug, you got to check out the new album. I mean, one of the things about Sparks is they have a really vast library of genres. They can do all kinds of different styles of music. They're kind of like the musicians' band, musicians, the band that, like, you know, Beck and all the other mainstream people love. But their newest album that just came out, it's like highly electronic and a lot more modern than some of their earlier stuff. So if you're going to check anything out, I would say listen to a couple tracks off the new album. You know, as a music guy, I think you might find it interesting. Keep up the great work, guys. Yo, where's my
Did he say my marble? He was about to say, "Where's my marble?"
Is that what he was saying? I mean, it
sounded like it.
I almost thought it was. It almost felt like he got distracted or something. And let me just hear the end again.
I think that's what he was going.
Yeah, maybe
That's what he was going for, but I think he made it sound like that.
Right.
You know, as a music guy, I think you might find it interesting. Keep up the great work, guys. Yo, where's my
So are you going to check out
Oh,
Sparks?
you know what? How about when we go unzipped, we'll listen to some Sparks, okay?
Oh, sounds
I'll
good.
give it a
That sounds
shot. I'll give it a shot. I want to like them. I know a lot of people who like them. But, you know, Tim wrote something in his blog about Sparks. I think they don't have any, it's not catchy to me. I like catchy stuff. It's more of like,
You haven't heard This Town Isn't Big Enough for the both of us? That's pretty catchy.
I think, okay, I'm sure they have a few. I might have heard that song, but it's just not for me. It's fine. It's fine if people like it. It's not something that it's sort of like Mr. Bungle. I was having this argument with my friend about Mr. Bungle. And Eric Andre likes Mr. Bungle, but it's it's just not for me. I don't know.
But you like Mr. Bungle's other stuff, right?
What do you mean?
You know, other Mike Patton stuff.
We'll save it for after dark, but I don't think I do.
Oh, really? You don't like Faith No More?
I remember in high school listening to it and thinking it was like a joke. Like that song was so annoying.
You don't like that song. That's kind of a classic, you know?
Well, he's like rapping like Chili Peppers.
Yeah, well, look, that song Epic, there's something to it, you know? I mean, you know, you got to get I guess he's kind of rap. He is rap, I guess, but people love him, you know?
I know. Look, he's highly respected. If I'm being honest, it's not for me. There's lots of music out there, okay? It's not
Mr.
for me.
Bungle's got some interesting stuff.
I will say, it's interesting. We listened to it in the car on a road trip.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting, okay? And I know now they're just like a straight up metal band or something. But you know, I'm not being a hater. I think it's cool what they did. They're definitely doing something different. I like something that's different.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe after, you know, sometimes when you listen to something many times, you kind of like get it and you're like, all right, now I'm down. So I'm not going to say it's bad. But upon the listen that I gave, you know, it's like circus music. It's like all over the place. It's like You know, they're clearly very talented musicians, and so are Sparks. And sometimes when you're like too talented, it's maybe overwrought.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
overwrought. Maybe it's overwrought. And I like just simple stuff.
Uh-huh. Well,
But I'm
we'll
not
take a
saying,
listen to some.
but I'm glad. It's sort of like sometimes I see a movie and it's like I'm glad that they made it, but I don't know if I enjoyed it. You know, it's like cool that it's like ambitious. You know what I mean? Like sometimes art can be like ambitious and this and that, but it's like, and I can appreciate it, but I'm sort of like, did I enjoy it? I don't know. That's just what some things are for,
I have to agree with that. There's
you know.
definitely movies that I've
I'm not saying
appreciated, but I don't. They're
yeah,
not for me. You know.
right. So sometimes music is like that. It's fine. It's fine.
I think you will like the Spark song that I will play for you during the.
All right. Well, let's get back. Let's get back to the voicemails, and
Here's one from
when we unzip. We'll get to some Sparks.
when we definitely Sparks will fly once we
Sparks will
unzip.
fly when we unzip.
This is from 419.
Hey, Doug and Brant. I got a problem I need a funny solution to, or good solution, either or. But I got these couple buddies of mine that they send these links every day. I'm getting 2, 3, hey, check this song out, check this video out. Yesterday I got like 5 links. I mean, hey, gee, come on. You're giving me homework here, teacher. You feel like I graduated high school 20 years ago. Like, come on with the links already. All right. So you hopefully come up with something. I need some help. Thanks.
First of all, yeah, I know where he's coming from because I experienced this myself. Just too many links, and okay, I got a lot of work. Now I got homework. Yeah, it's a lot. It's like required reading or something like that. I get that. Too many links. I get that.
Yeah, I get it.
This is a good problem. I mean, this is a relatable
some people
problem.
send me music, and a friend of mine recently said she doesn't like it when people send her like a Spotify link, like check out this music, because most of the time she's not going to like it. And I agree. So when I send something to somebody, it's very specific to like, and I don't send a ton of links to people. I'll send like Instagram stuff to people because that's easy. That's usually like a 1-minute thing, or it's just like a funny little thing to laugh or be inspired by or something. But yeah, sending music, if friend of mine asked me today, send me some music. I got the ask. I sent a couple tracks. But yeah, to send someone stuff out of the blue, it's got to be like either a low views video that is just like, this is the gem right here. Anyway, whatever. We agree that there's too many links. What you could do is respond to your friend with every time they do that, you respond like 3 times, but send like pictures of like sausages and be like, check out these links, dude. You know what I mean? Or send like golf courses and be like, dude, check out these links.
Or,
like
whatever you put on your,
cufflinks.
You put your
Cufflinks.
Cufflinks, yeah.
Yeah, send pictures of cufflinks and be like, yo, check out these links. Check out these links.
Oh yeah. Go write
Just
this.
hit him back.
Oh
hit
yeah.
Hit him back
Go,
hard.
Right.
That's good.
Oh
check
yeah.
Out
Check out these links.
Check out this link, and it's like Link Ray. Picture of Link Ray. Send him the same picture of Link Ray every single time. Check out this link.
Or the Zelda guy. Link. It's one of those. It's a game.
Yeah. There's a lot of links out there.
There's so many links. I mean, gosh, even the Olympics logo is links, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, those are circles linked together.
Yeah. Send him your profile on LinkedIn.
Or you could say, check out this links, and it's one of those cats, you know,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
a bobcat. Check out
And
this
there's
link.
right,
Check out this links, you know.
right. And then, the Atari named their pocket system after the Lynx cat. You got the Atari Lynx.
Or what you could do is, if they, depending on where they send it to you, if it's a text, maybe you'll give it a haha. You could give it a haha if it's an iPhone, or give it a heart or a thumbs up. If it's an iPhone link, you could just don't respond. Don't acknowledge it. Maybe eventually they're not getting the feedback they want. So
Or
they'll just, maybe they'll taper off naturally. They'll
what
let
if
it die on the vine.
you did this? That's just another idea. You say you just respond to them and say, "Oh, that's great stuff," or something like that. Don't listen to the stuff. Don't watch the link. Just don't even do it. Just respond. Great stuff. And then when they see you, they can say, "Hey, what did you so that was pretty funny, that thing," or whatever." And then you say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And they say, "Wait, what was it? How did that go again?" You kind of just let them refresh you, and then, you know, you can get into it.
Or you can send them something nasty, like some nasty link,
You mean
I
it's
mean,
it's
like,
a hot link. In other words, it's somebody's penis on a grill.
right, you find some nasty, like, poo picture or porn picture or something, and you put it in that one of those link shorteners, you know what I'm saying? Like
Tiny.
tiny
Tiny.
URL. Yeah, you give them tiny URLs. Every time they send you something, you send them the same image back over and over and over until they learn their lesson. Or you could simply say, "Hey, I don't have time for all these links. You got to, like, send me one good." I had a guy sending me tons and tons of DMs on Instagram, and I didn't want to block him. He was like a fan. I didn't want to block him. I said, "Hey, I don't have time to check out all your messages."
Oh, that's
Um, and what I did was, like, I'm not gonna check these until next March, or I did something like that.
huh.
And he was like, "Okay, no problem." And then whenever that time frame came up, now I'm getting them again.
Really?
Yeah. So I
That's
kind of just,
funny.
I it's taking up your time of your day to, like, check out all this stuff.
You could say that. You could say, "Hey, look, to be honest, I'm not going to check these out, but hey, but thanks anyway."
But, if you could say, "Do me a favor, like, it's hard to keep up with all these, and I feel like I want to give them the attention they deserve. So why don't you just send me one every week?" Or if they send tons a day, say, "Why don't you can you just, like, send me one link a day, something real good, some of your best link of the day?"
How about not even a day? Can you just send me one link a month? Just think of it as link of the month. And, that way I will check that out and I will really treasure it. And it will make it so that you can really take your time and choose wisely
Oh, I
each
have an
month.
idea. I have an idea. You could say, "These links are so awesome." It'd be awesome. I think you should share these with everybody. Why don't you make a website with all these links? And then I'll check the website every day. Or, like, put them on your story on Instagram. Put all these awesome links on your story. That way I'll know I could skip through them and check them out there. And you could share them with everybody. Don't just send them to me. These are so great. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Problem solved. It's another.
Here's a message from 618 area code.
Doug, Brent, I'd like to remain anonymous on this call out of fear of being ostracized by my community for voicing my opinion on this issue. I work at a coffee shop, and we have a dog problem, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping up on the counter,
Yeah.
barking.
Yep.
I'm sweeping up dog hair at the end of every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame the dogs. You can't hold it against them.
Exactly.
But the owners and, these restaurant and cafe owners are just, they've created this situation which we seem to be stuck in now. That these beasts are running amok in our coffee shops and restaurants. And the worst part about it is, I'm the manager at this coffee shop, but the precedent has already been set that dogs are okay to come in there and they get a treat whenever they come in. So, what am I supposed to do? Ban dogs and then become the villain of this situation? I don't know. I feel like I'm powerless. So, any help would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
I got it. I got it. You get one of those high frequency things that like only dogs can hear and just have it playing. And when the dogs come in, they'll be like, they want to get out of there, But you probably don't want to lose any business.
I mean, if he's the manager, you got to use.
I mean, you're the manager. You could.
Got it.
You're the manager.
We need
man.
more people like you. We need more people like you
You're the
because
manager.
there's people like me who I don't like. Look, and again, it's not even against the dogs. It's the owners. I don't like people bringing their dogs everywhere they go, and they're in our business now, which didn't used to be like that. So we need more people like you in these positions that can start to take a stand and say, no dogs. You got to leave them outside.
You got to take a stand, bro.
You got to take a stand and do it for people. Do it for us.
Yeah, you got to take a stand. I mean, maybe there's a way. I'm trying to think of a funny answer here, but
What? But is there a way to make so he doesn't seem like a villain, but he can also take a stand, and maybe there's a funny angle on that? Look,
well, I have an honest answer is just I don't know, put up some kind of you have to make boundaries here, like dogs are allowed, okay, but maybe one dog at a time, or maybe if your dog barks, we're gonna, no barking dogs. You got to set up some kind of guidelines here.
well, I think I have a solution here.
Okay.
I think you do go the villain route, and you just have to say there's a no dog policy. You're the manager, no dog policy anymore. The dog stays outside, and that's it. But so that people don't dislike you or think of you as a villain, you start dressing like Santa Claus every day, because nobody's gonna hate that. No one's gonna.
Yeah.
You can't be Santa Claus and be a villain. I mean, unless I guess you're some sort of psycho, I guess. But you can't. People, you got to pull it off. You got to put on the pounds. You got to grow the beard out and everything. And if people
do it right,
do the Santa Claus thing right, and no one will be upset with you about the dog. Also, on top of that, you can also, okay, this is a more realistic thing. You could actually put a sign up and say, this is apologies, but there's no dogs anymore. It was causing people to have allergies. I don't know, something like that, which is probably true. But yeah, do the Santa Claus thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can even have the stuff outside, I mean, maybe treats outside for the dog.
Yeah, you can encourage them to go outside.
Yeah.
Say,
in fact, maybe don't give a treat to any dog.
Treats are only if the dog stays out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I think that if you do put on a persona of you're a really good guy, like a Santa Claus, then I think you can get away with doing something more strict or something like that.
Who's another good guy? You could dress up as Gandhi.
Yes, very good. Yeah, start going Gandhi. You got to go Gandhi on this one.
Got to go Gandhi on this guy.
You got to go Gandhi. You maybe go Mother Teresa on it too. Can you get a Mother Teresa outfit going?
Maybe you go full Gandhi, and then when they come in, they'll be like, "Why you dress like Gandhi?" And you say, "Well, the dogs are jumping around." They're like, "Okay."
And then you go.
And say, "I'm also on a hunger strike, and I'm, we allow dogs, but Something's got to change, and until something changes, I'm not going to take a bite.
You can also do. I mean, there's a lot of really revered
What
figures.
did Gandhi did? He did nonviolence resistance, right?
Yeah.
You could do some kind of nonviolent resistance.
You could be a Martin Luther King Jr., you know? Dress up as Martin Luther King Jr.
Mm-hmm.
and say, I have a dream that dogs would not be allowed into the coffee shop. I have a dream today that owners will keep their dogs outside where they belong.
Yeah, I think let me see. Is there a sound that only dogs can hear?
I just thought of another outfit you could wear.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. Just start going Mickey Mouse. You wear a Mickey Mouse. You start going around with the whole full on Mickey Mouse costume, and you talk like him too. And you go, well, we can't have any dogs in here. You start doing that. No one can hate that. How can anyone dislike that if you're Mickey Mouse? I mean, he's the most, lovable guy out there, I think, right?
Or you can dress as something that a dog hates. Some kind of a dog predator, big bad wolf or something.
Oh.
Like go furry, go full furry. When the dogs come in, they're gonna be. I think the high pitched whistle is the way to go, though. Dogs can hear sounds as high as 47 to 65,000 hertz. Far too high for humans to hear. So there are sounds that drives, according to my little search here, there are sounds that drive dogs crazy.
I mean, that really could work. I mean, maybe the dogs will not want to go in, and then the owners will have to. That is a secret move. Is you just play the high pitched sound on there that is irritating for a dog, and
yeah,
the owner will kind of say, "Come on,
that's the way to go."
They will. They'll never know that it was you. They'll say, "Come on, come in," and the dog won't want to come in.
Let's check out another. Let's check out another voicemail.
Okay, this is from 410.
Hey, Brent and Jack, I'm guessing. It's Jason Odd from Baltimore. Thanks for playing my remix last episode. Jack, you're doing great on the show, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay,
cheers.
So
thanks, Mike.
Everybody knows Mr. Bean, right? But how well do we really know him? I've just been thinking about what is the true nature of Bean. On the last episode, Brent mentioned that one of the PIF, public information films that we watched reminded him of the intro to Mr. Bean, in which a spotlight falls on a cobblestone road, presumably in London, and Mr. Bean falls from the sky into that spotlight, and then choir music starts playing. So I'm thinking, where is this guy from, really? Is he a fallen angel? Was he sent here on purpose? Was he annoying everybody too much and got kicked out of heaven? He's pretty different from everybody else in London, in England, wherever he resides. I don't know if anybody's ever brought this up on the show before, but I thought if anyone could have some good ideas about Bean, it's you two. Yeah, that's what I got. Thanks.
I was given the heads up about this message, and this is from Jason. And he, because coincidentally he'd left this message, and then we talked about it on the next episode that there's this theory that Mr. Bean is maybe an alien, and he's always trying to mimic people, but doing it incorrectly, or he's trying to fit in some kind of way, or do something the way that he sees other people doing it, but he does it incorrectly. And he's this alien trying to figure out how to act like a human or something like that. And that he, came from the sky. But Jason has a follow-up message here that maybe we should play as well.
Okay.
Maybe he.
Maybe it relates to it. Let's listen.
Yeah, maybe it relates to it.
Hey guys, it's me again. There's one more thing I wanted to mention about Mr. Bean in regards to his essence. There is some interesting stuff on his Wikipedia page. If you look at his, it's in like the main character article. Under characters and recurring props, there's a part that talks about the title sequence, and some interesting stuff there. If you get to it, I don't know whether or not some of it is canon because it talks about like the animated series, which I've never seen. I didn't even know there was one. Anyway, just a little tip off for you, just in case. Anyway, bye.
Okay, well, look, I don't know Mr. Bean. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen anything. I've seen maybe a couple clips or something. I'm not a Bean stalk. So I think we should, maybe you and Jack can address that one if he comes back. If he's
Well,
doing a
probably
good
when you
job.
go
You
on-
know what? If Jack's doing a good job, I think Jack should come back when I'm out of town.
Well, that's what's going to happen. I mean,
Oh.
I was thinking when you go
Okay.
back out to Europe, Jack will come in.
Perfect. And I'm going to his homeland, and he's
Right.
coming here.
Yeah, to your
It's
homeland.
perfect trade. Let's get Jack back. I think
Jack and the Beanstalk.
perfect. Yeah, that could be the name of the episode.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I don't know my Mr. Bean. When I saw like clips of him and his goofy faces and stuff, it didn't seem like something I would want to watch, to be honest. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just something I never sought out to be like, I'm going to watch a Mr. Bean movie.
But the movies, I can't vouch
Or
for
whatever.
the movies.
What does he make? Shows, movies?
It was a TV show. Well, yeah, Mr. Bean, there's some really funny stuff, man. I mean, golly, I can, you know what? How about this? Can we watch maybe a couple Bean sketches on the Unzipped?
Sounds good. I'll write it down on the list of stuff.
I'm writing it down too. I've got Sugar Cube, Sparks, and Mr. Bean.
Okay. Well, I think we could wrap it up soon, but let's get to another question that I could offer something.
Also, I probably have said this before, but the Rowan Atkinson live special that was on HBO, I think it's from 1990. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life and a big influence on me.
Oh, okay.
You've never seen that, right, Doug?
No.
Okay, I think we maybe need to take a look at that too.
Yes, sir.
Or a couple of bits from that. Okay, or at least one bit. Okay, this is 810.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Brent. This is Tanner from South Carolina. Just calling today with a problem. I got this guy at my college that I'm going to, and he's basically like a maintenance guy that works on all the art department stuff. And we rely on him a lot, and we're always told to go to him if we ever have issues. But the problem is, every time you interact with this guy, he's just like an asshole and like has an attitude and just makes you feel like you're a bother. And I try to be real kind and polite, but it like doesn't matter. Like he's annoyed that you're even talking with him. And I don't need people to be super friendly, but like, dude, come on, like cut me a break here. I'm just asking a simple question. I don't need you to like give me so much like attitude. So basically asking you guys how to deal with just someone who's an asshole, and you got to deal with them because you need them. You rely on them. Anyways, thanks guys. Bye.
Here's my thought right off the top of the bat. You got to talk to him when you don't need something from him. Just talk, small talk, see what he likes. Find out maybe he likes a sports team or whatever. Find out what he likes. Maybe he likes four-wheelers or something. Then you learn about what he likes, become an expert and be like, yeah, you see that new Kawasaki four-wheeler? Just like say like, stuff about what he likes when you don't need anything, like, hey, what's up, Mr. Uh, Johnson, whatever his name is.
Or you don't even need to talk to him. You can spy on him and find out what he likes.
Yeah, spy on him.
You got
Definitely
to
follow him home,
stalk him.
Stalk him, see what he does.
See what he watches.
See what he does after dark.
See what he
see
watches.
What he watches. Look in his driveway. See what kind of car he's got, and just be like, dude, are you driving that Chevy Nova out in the lot? That thing is so cool, man. Just turn him into your friend. Then he won't be an asshole when he's your friend, because
check this out.
Give him a big compliment, dude. That was so cool. Then be like, oh, by the way, can you patch up that wall? I'm sorry to bother you, but maybe we can go drive in our cars after this or something.
Well, I mean, this is similar to what I was saying about the coffee shop situation, but find out what he likes and then dress like this, wear the stuff he likes. Say he likes a certain baseball team, you get a baseball outfit that is this team that he likes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's not going to want to be rude to the thing he likes. Or say he liked Mickey Mouse or whatever. Say he likes Michael Jackson.
What if he likes what if he likes Dolly Parton?
Yeah, then you get some
do it.
balloons and just blow them up big and just put them in your shirt.
You have to get breast implants and go full Parton.
Hey,
you got to go full Parton.
Go full Parton, okay? Yeah.
Got to go full Parton.
Get the implants, Yeah, that'd be funny if all he likes is just big breath, just he likes watching just pornos and stuff. The guy goes home to watching pornos, and then you just have to basically look like a porn actor. And you've got tattoos and you get those barbed wire kind of tattoos and implants, butt implants, everything, lips. And
you say, did you see that new porn that came out last night? Man, that was awesome. You watch Pornhub, right? You see that new porn that they did? Man.
Hey, did you see that new porno that came out recently?
Dude, it was so good, right? So good. I couldn't even get through 2 minutes of it. Can't wait to watch the rest of it tonight. Anyway, have a good day, Carl.
That's fun. I couldn't even get through 2 minutes of it. It was so
couldn't
good.
even get through 2 minutes of it.
It was so minute. It was basically it's harder to get through if it's good. You know what I mean? It's unlike other kinds of things. Usually it's if you don't the shorter the amount of time you get through it, it's the worse it is. But in this case, the better it is, the shorter amount of time it is. Man, I lasted 10 seconds on that one. I couldn't even.
Can't wait to watch more.
It was so good. I only got through 10 minutes. Or 10 seconds, that is. Did you see that new porno that came out?
See that new porno that came out last night? Yeah, the one that's starring, the guy with the tattoos and candy cane ding dong. Man, I couldn't even watch 10 seconds of it. Man, it was good.
Hey, were you on Pornhub last night? Did you see the porno they released? It was so good. It was really good. It was really good, really well done.
It was really good.
I was gonna say, okay, that's great. That's a great solution. Spy on them. But I had this other. This is a kind of a real solution. And sorry, I don't mean to kill any.
Well, my first solution was kind of real too. Just be his friend. Talk about. Don't only talk to him when you need something. Talk to him at other times, and just be like, "Hey, man, how you doing today? That's cool. I like your jumpsuit, or whatever he wears. That tool belt."
No, he said he's tried being nice to him before, and it's not.
No, but maybe he said he tried to be kind. Maybe he's sort of saying, "Hey, sorry, Carl, but I hope you don't mind." Maybe he's doing that. I'm saying be his friend. Be kind when you don't need him.
Excuse me, Carl. Maybe. Well, what I was gonna say was this is a real solution. So this is killing the buzz a little bit, but why don't you ask him if I think I did a similar. I suggested this as a similar solution to something else in the previous weeks, but just ask them what's up. Just say, "Hey, did I do something to offend you? Did you? I mean, I just feel like you're annoyed or something like that. Is there a reason why you're annoyed? Just let me know because and just get to the bottom of it. Ask, kind of figure out why is he acting like this, and just don't be afraid to ask him about it, and not in a confrontational way. Just say, I, I'm getting this energy from you that you're annoyed or you're mad at me for some reason, and I want to figure out what I can do to make you not be annoyed or what, because something does need to get fixed, and you're the man for the job.
I know what you could do. You could come in with I have two more solutions. You come in with a sling on your arm and make it look like you're all busted up and be like, "Hey, Carl, don't worry, I won't ask you to do anything. I know how hard it is." I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" "Well, you're always in a bad mood, so I didn't want to ask you to hang up that art, so I did it myself, and I hurt myself really bad." And then he'll be like, "Oh, no, no, I don't mind doing it." You get the pity points.
I wonder if he's the same way towards women,
Oh yeah, dress up like Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Dolly Parton or any kind of,
Oh, get a female colleague or student to ask him to do what you need to get done. Here's another solution though I thought of. And this is based on real world kind of stuff. I've known assholes before, And sometimes if you're an asshole back, they like respect you in some kind of psychotic way. And then they're all of a sudden kind of nice to you. So like you can be like, you be Carl and you kind of like be kind of a dick, right?
Okay.
Like, "Hey Carl,
What?
I'm sorry, but we got to put up those shelves over there."
Okay, and how many?
"I don't know, fuckface. You figure it out, dickhead. What does it look like, asshole, huh?
Fuck
What, you
face,
got
huh?
no brain? You got no
Okay.
stupid brain in here, Carl? Come on."
Okay, fucko, I'll do it for you.
That's right, bitch. Let's go. Come on, bro.
Oh man.
High
Hey, by the way,
five.
did you check that porno that came
Dude,
out
of
last
course, I
night?
didn't even get 10 seconds through it, bitch.
The thing was wild, man.
Dude,
I probably lasted 2 seconds.
Is covered.
I busted immediately. This
Dude,
thing
I busted
was
a nut, man.
Oh
My
my
screen's
God.
not covered. My pants are.
Hey,
I'm still soggy right now.
After I finished with the shelves, do you want to come over and check out this porno? We can maybe finish it together. It might be fun.
Once you're done with those fucking shelves, why don't you fucking set up, organize those paintings over there, bitch.
Anything for you, sir.
All right, then I'll come
Anything.
over. I'll come over. We'll check out this porn, man. We'll see if we can get 10 more seconds in. All right.
Hey, and don't forget, no dogs, right?
Of course, we're not bringing dogs. You think I'm some kind of asshole? I'm not an asshole.
Hey, cheers to that. I heard that,
No
brother.
dogs, and guess what? I ain't gonna be listening to some video while we're watching it. I'm gonna watch our video. I'm not gonna bring out my phone and listen to some video.
Right, man. And we know what? I got a sauna on the back. You willing to take off all your clothes?
Exactly, and I'm not gonna bring a video in there.
Great. You're my kind of guy. Let's go. Come on. All these kids are coming around asking. They're coming around. Hey, excuse me, sir. Can you fix my thing? Be a real man for once. Take off your clothes. No video. Let's get sweaty together and watch some pornos.
Let's dress up like Santa and jack off. Come on.
Problems solved.
Okay, and those problems, folks, have been solved. Mr. Bean is we're gonna have to put a pin in the bean.
Well, yeah,
Jack and the Beanstalk will figure that out later. But you know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna go unzipped right now. And if you want to go unzip with us, go to patreon.com/poundcast and subscribe because it's a lot of fun and you be supporting us, mom and pop show. And
check it out, man. We're gonna get into it, man. We got Sugar Cubes on cue. We got Sparks, Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, and more.
And I'm coming to Europe in May. All over Europe. A lot of shows in the UK, mate. Eric Andre. Let's see what it is. EricAndreTour.com. I'm the opening act. Pre-sale tickets are up now. And Brent, you wanted to remind them about something?
Please. Thank you. The Chicken Coop is the live show I do with my sister online on Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Brent Weinbach. It's the YouTube channel where we do that. But by the way, you can check out some clips we have an Instagram account which is called Chicken Coop Show. Check out the highlight clips. Those are fun. But we're doing, for the 100th episode, we're doing an in-person show. And that is going to be at the Improv Lab on Monday, April 8th at 7 p.m. And it will also be streamed for people who are not in the Los Angeles area. But come out if you're in the Los Angeles area. And tickets are available now at the Improv website. So check out improv.com or whatever the site is. And it's probably hollywood.improv.com or something like that. Whatever. Google it. You'll find it.
You'll find it.
Hope to see you there.
All right, let's go unzipped. And for everyone else, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends. And Doug and Brent talking on the Pound.